attention, get yourself down to 145 Marine Street. We trim, we wash, but not that much dosh. We are Hair Razor, and we're proud to be sponsoring SHT Reviews.
Hello everybody, this is Steve Hayden-Taylor, SHT Reviews. As always, I am bringing you another fair and unbiased review. I don't get given any of the things that I review. I purchase them all myself. Therefore, everything that I say is truthful. It's what I genuinely believe. I can't even speak. Genuinely believe. So I ain't getting anything out of this. All right, just your love, admiration, and a little bit of advertising revenue as well. Okay, so basically what we've got here is something that some of you will know straight away what this is, some of you won't. All right, this is what is called a newspaper. Okay, a newspaper. It's called that because it contains news, all right, and B, it is made out of paper. Other ones are available. Now, although I say other ones are available, there are only about 3 you'd want to buy. Okay, there's this one. It's called the Daily Star. This is the Sunday edition. Okay, so they bring out this one at the weekend, after Saturday and before the Monday. They also do another paper called the Sun. The Sun is sort of a similar sort of thing. They have another one called the Mirror as well. But to be honest, they're the only ones you're going to want to buy. There's plenty more available, but a lot of them they don't talk about anything of relevance. They don't talk about what I would describe as real news. What they tend to discuss is like sort of boring stuff, really. But this particular one, the Daily Star on Sunday, this contains some really sort of interesting and necessary information, and so I thought I would show this to you today. I'm just going to sit myself down. Oh, that's better. I'll tell you what, some of you who have been watching my videos will know I do have a bit of a dodgy back, so I do need to sit down from time to time. Been to the doctors about it recently, actually. They've given me some pills. I take 2 in the morning before my breakfast. I take 2 at lunchtime before my lunch, and I take 2 in the evening before my tea. But he also recommends that I do a bit of moving around, because he said, you know, what do you do for a living? And I said, well, I'm a full-time vlogger. And he didn't know what I meant. So I explained to him, you know, I make videos for my fans, to review different items, etc, etc. He was quite interested. I think I got myself a new subscriber there in the doctor's surgery. Anyway, so he gives me these pills. He says, but you need to move around a bit more because your job is sedentary. Therefore, I now walk down the road to get this, yeah, which is a newspaper. It's only a 5-minute jaunt down the road, but what it does is I think it helps loosen me back up when I get up in the morning. So pop down to my local shop and I get one of these. Okay, and I strongly advise that all you guys try one of these yourself. So let's go through what it is. What really makes these ones stand out, which you'll like, is the colours they use, particularly at the top. All right, you can see that's a very vibrant red. I'm going to try and get in on that. A very vibrant red. Okay. All right, and you can see that like from miles away. Yeah, the top of it, red, you see it. Okay, the ones you want to avoid don't tend to have that colour at the top. They just look real plain. Yeah, they have a lot of writing on. Okay, like the front will have loads of words. Like I know it's got words on here, but at least these words are big and you can read them. Yeah, the words on the other papers that ain't worth buying, the letters are really small and you have to squint and look, and once you've done that and you read what it actually says, it don't make no sense anyway. What I'm going to do is I've just carefully selected a couple of bits from this newspaper, okay, to show you why these are worth getting. All right, first things first, have a little look at the front. Okay, it says there just 90p. all right, so it ain't expensive. Some of the really rubbish ones, the ones that ain't got the red at the top, they cost even more, which doesn't make sense to me whatsoever, because they're crap, to be fair. Sorry, you know, excuse me French. I'm glad the missus ain't around to hear me say that, but they are crap. You can also see, if I just come down here, all right, they quite often have a lot of free things going on with them. All right, now this comes with some free Walker's crisps. All right, so let's dive in. Now what I've done is I'm getting very organised here. I've put in some little pieces of paper into certain areas that I just want to quickly show you. All right. How have I done that, you ask? Well, if you have seen my review for Skizzles, you will know. I'm just going to bring this over here, just into the picture. There we go. I have some Skizzles. And I also have some paper, all right? Now, back in the day, I would have had to tear this, would have made a right old mess. But now, with the Skizzles, some nice sharp bits of paper that I've been able to sort out which pages I can show you. Just quick reference, all right? So I'm going to skip to the first one. Come over here. Here we are. Okay. Right. So what you got in here is some information about like television stuff, which I haven't read yet. But look, just down here, Mary Berry. Yeah, I'm sure you've all heard of her. Yeah, she bakes things, bakes cakes and stuff. There's a little bit of information about her. Now, I haven't read what the information is yet, to be fair. But what I thought was, I wouldn't have known this. You know, something new's happening in Mary Berry's life. I want to know about it. And if I didn't have one of these newspapers, well, I wouldn't know, would I? So let's go to the next bit. Now this is absolutely bloody brilliant, this. All right? Have a look at that. Okay, so this particular piece of the newspaper has a little feature on dogs dressed up, yeah, as if they was film stars. Have a look at that one. Have a look at that one. Gorgeous. The thing is, you wouldn't get this sort of news story, this kind of breaking news in some of those, the other papers, the ones I tell you to avoid. So make sure it has got a red top and then you get all the good stuff. The other thing about these things, I turn this over, right, now if you buy one on a weekend, okay, you get a paper within a paper, all right? I'm going to stand up again to hold me back. Oh, blimey. Right, what this is, paper within a paper, okay? It is called TV Life, okay? And essentially, you can plan your life, okay, around the TV. I just did highlight one little thing in here because he's my bloody favourite. Look at that. He is the Super Vet. If you have not seen the Super Vet, I strongly advise you check it out. He's like some sort of weird wizard man. He can do all sorts of stuff with animals that other vets can't do. All right? Like, for example, if an animal's got like one of his eyes missing or something, he can replace it with like a robot eye linked into some sort of computer chip or something. He'll do that. He will do that, and I don't even think he charges of people. But you should see their faces. They come in with a one-eyed dog. They come out with a two-eyed dog that can sort of see through walls and stuff. It's bloody amazing. Just to give you a little idea, this first little paragraph, just zoom in on that, focus on that. There's nothing Super Vet Noel loves more than a challenge. And that's what he gets in tonight's episode, as his subject is a tiny little dog with dodgy legs. Do you see what I mean? So he'll have this tiny little dog. Obviously, I haven't seen the episode yet. He'll have a tiny little dog come in, dodgy legs, and he'll fix them. He'll put wheels on it, or like robotic legs on it as well. Well, not as well. Alternatively, he might put robotic legs on it. He's an absolute bloody magician, this guy, so do check that out. Couple of words of warning, all right? If you got young ones around, do be careful, all right? Because there is a little bit of flesh on show. I ain't going to show that too much, all right? Because I don't agree with it myself. It tends to be on the inside page. So what I do is I just literally, if you see what I'm doing here, I'll just make sure I've got the two pages, go straight over, and then it's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong in that page at all, all right? I think you should all get one in your lives, okay? No, I've sat down again because my back's starting to go. Get one of these in your lives. Really, newspapers are quite cutting edge. They are the things that, you know, one of those things that people, not everyone knows about, but you need to get it, all right? Essentially, you can read about what happened yesterday or the day before today if you buy one of these things. You get your news, you know, as quick as that. 24 hours after it's happened, you can find out about it, yeah? So like Mary Berry, I found out about that, and it only happened 24 hours ago, and there is no way to get that sort of information quicker. Right, so that's me, Steve Hayden-Taylor. This has been SH2 Reviews. Once again, thank you very much for joining me. Please do check out some of my other videos that you'll see appearing on the right-hand side down there. Do subscribe, do comment, do advise on different things you want me to review. I know I've had bloody loads of messages recently, and I will try and work through them. All right, so do get back to me, and keep on watching. All right, bye.